Now you will think that what other grammatical skill are included in this book. So we will move on to the grammatical skill. Now in this book, in this unit, we will be focusing on the grammar. Here you can see the nouns and verbs, and then after that we will be focusing on grammar for writing, that is subject, pronoun and verb be, and also the possessive adjective. Now this book doesn't teach you the grammar directly, they will teach you grammar within the text. Apart from this discussion, there is another important discussion that is called critical thinking. Critical thinking is very important for the students because it will enhance your mind power, it will strong your mind, and you will be able to move on with the skills that are very important. Now here, what what will be studying in the critical thinking section, that would be based on collecting information. How would we collect information and then proceed with that? Apart from the critical thinking section, there will be a writing. And it is very interesting. We have done a lot of activities before. Now it is the time to write. So writing is the later on activity, while in certain academies and a lot of people are taught and teach writing just when you enter in the academy. So they provide you, please write. So what would you write if you don't have the input? So we studied already reading module and reading section, and apart from the reading section we done critical thinking, and thus now we are able to write a simple sentence, understand subject and verb, apart from that capital letters and full stop. And then writing task, what would we do? Write descriptive sentences. Now this is the time to write sentences. So we will be provided an activity also to you people, a writing task. In the writing task you will have to write a profile about family. Now it is the time to produce. So in this way you will be taught everything here. This was the first unit, then this is the second unit, grammar, prepositional phrases and categorizing information. And a key academic skill would be based on subject, verb, adjective, and then punctuation marks. Write descriptive sentence and write about the weather in your town. Over here, write a profile of your family. Now you are able to talk about the weather in your town. And same is the case with all of the units. So this is all about academic writing. Now I will show you the very important aspect of this book. This book is made by Bloomfield Taxonomy, which is the part of critical thinking. Like, remember, first you will be able to remember, then you will be able to understand, then you will apply that information using sentences and paragraphs. After that, you will analyze it, that whether I have written correct English or wrong, and then you will evaluate yourself also. For evaluation, there is an objective page in this book also. After that evaluation, you will be able to create or to write something. So this is very productive book and I ever seen in my life, in my 8 to 10 years experience. Now here, let me show you the book that I was mentioning in the start. So these are the books which is available, and every book is include of one level, and one level is finished 2.5 months. So you can see here, if you want to improve your reading and writing plus critical thinking, so you will be focusing on separate study of the books. If you want to improve spoken power, so you will move on with a different course like listening, speaking. So this means that English 4 skills is divided in 2. If someone wants to improve their spoken, so he or she has to come up with listening and speaking book. If someone wants to improve their writing power, for example, he or she is working in Amazon or even in university, BS, like writing thesis or term paper, so he or she has to write various type of papers. So they'll focus on reading and writing. And let me show you the CEFR skills in Cambridge. So you can see here, this is A1, this is A2, this is B1, and this is C1, B2, and this is C1, book 5. So these books has been divided in Cambridge CEFR level. Book 1 is A1, book 2 is A2, book 3 is B1, and book 4 is B2, and book 5 is C1. Same is the case here